Okay, let's turn this into this.
Hello, my name is Hope.
First we buy some foam, then I got some fleece from my favorite fleece store in all of Los Angeles, Nakisa Fabrics. Some foam balls to make the mechanism for the eye. And here's me cutting the foam with my foam cutter, a hot piece of thin metal that cuts the foam. I recorded it, so you're gonna have to watch it. I basically sandwiched a foam ball between two circularly cut out pieces of foam and attached a bar to the back of it. Sand down the foam, and voila! Then I painted it yellow and applied a clear coat finish. And voila! So here's a proof of concept how the eyes would roll around in the head. Draping the fabric over Hope's body and cutting the fabric to size. I didn't have the time or budget to find anything specific, so I just used what I had lying around, and that happened to be a couple of eye screws and a big bar that went across the middle. Then the fun part, an entire afternoon of cutting out individual keys and knobs for Hope's Moog-like elements. The keys are basically all shish kebabbed on this metal dowel. And nobody will ever notice. And yeah, the bar to connect the eyes is basically an old broom. You know, reduce, reuse, recycle. I figured out a way to drill perfectly even holes in a round bar after the fact, so her eyes originally didn't quite move in sync, so I had to modify them a bit because I only had one broom and I was not about to buy a second. Also, I needed to install these little things to stabilize the bar so that when I moved it left and right it wouldn't sway. The springs are basically just rolled up pieces of plastic from old packaging and random crap I've collected. Also, I was trying to keep in mind that I wanted to make a behind the scenes video, so a lot of this footage I was holding a phone with my left hand and working with my right. I didn't want to draw or paint in any way on Hope, so for all the line work I used pipe cleaners. And this became the most complicated part. I wanted a mouth that actually opened and closed, but I couldn't figure out a way to do it easily and have it be puppeted by a person. I didn't want to do anything in post, but ultimately I decided to build a second mouth and make each, each shape of the letter phenome, and then stop motion animate that to whatever she's saying, and then digitally impose that onto where her mouth is. And voila, here is Hope.